Am I really? Really the one you want to choose for that? For this? It's not right to doubt you. I know. I'm just worried. Um, I, I should. I think I'm gonna go for a swim, maybe? Maybe that'll help. Get out of the basement again. I'll go this way so I don't have to worry about accidentally running into anybody up there. I just need to swim. Get my brain off of things. Sun's out. I think I'm gonna go over. I want to swim, but I think I'm gonna go over the island. I don't want to swim past the houses yet. I know Eliara mentioned working on fixing them, but I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to see those yet. There's so many chickens here still. And there she is again. I can't think about that. Raina said it would be okay. It'll be okay. Raina's right. It'll be okay. There's tropical fish over here. Where are they? Hi. Deep breaths. Okay. Hello?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Well, I asked first.
You're close to my home. I think I have
Well,
a right to know who's wandering out this far.
I apologize for trespassing. Thought it was open water. You seem so shy. I'm not going to bite you.
I guess I've never run into a vampire while swimming before. I know y'all can breathe
Oh,
underwater, but...
yes, I didn't notice your tail for a moment.
Oh. Yeah,
Makes far more sense.
seagrass is a lot. Did you just think I was a human under the water?
I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Um,
I'm Evelyn, by the way.
I'm Core.
Well, lovely to meet you.
You too?
Are there any squid in the area? I've been searching very hard and I haven't been able to find any.
There's some around here somewhere most of the time. Um,
Hmm.
I'm, I think I see some this way, actually.
Suppose it's just my luck to come across somebody who knows the water.
I guess so. I mentioned I live not far from here, so I swim these waters often.
Hmm. Oh, of course it's easy when you're here.
I'll help. You're just trying to gather. Die?
Yes, I do writing in my spare time, and
Oh,
you do need ink for that.
yes. I live with someone who does a lot of writing.
Hmm.
Oh, that did not work. Okay.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah.
Should be sufficient. Well, I know I'm a ways away from home, but what are you up to?
I was just needing to swim. Been a bit overwhelmed, I guess.
I was going to say, you seem very nervous.
It's not you. You're fine.
I know I'm all pointed fangs and ears, but I don't think I'm that scary,
I mean,
so...
my mother's a adopted mother's a vampire, so like, they're not super scary. I just have other things that are overwhelming right now.
Well, suppose I'm a perfect stranger, so it wouldn't hurt to tell me what's going on.
Uh, it could. With the situation, it could hurt a lot to tell a stranger what's happening.
What
So,
exactly do you think I'm going to do with the information?
I don't know. That's why it's because of what the information is. It might not be great to share with someone I've just met.
Well, if it helps, I'm a bit of a hermit. I know about two people that I enjoy talking to, and I only met them recently.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Dawn?
Oh, I love Dawn. Dawn is one of my best friends.
Yes, he's lovely, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then I did just meet another mermaid such as yourself, Iliara.
Oh, Eliara is one of my housemates.
Oh, fun, fun, fun.
Yeah.
Does that help at all?
I don't. It's just. I'm worried about telling people and then my sibling getting upset at me because I don't know if it's supposed to be shared yet or. I already
Well,
shared it
how
with
are they going to find
somebody.
out?
That's a good point. How much do you know about, like, mermaids and our culture and such?
I know you have tails, and you swim in the water, and as far as I know, not a lot of you flop. Some of you do, some of you don't. It's the extent of my knowledge.
Okay. Um, well, uh, we have in the past had, like, a queen or ruler of sorts, depending on, gender and stuff, the term changes. And we've not had one for a while. So we recently did a ceremony of types for one to be chosen, and it was me, and I don't know what to do.
Well, what really is this ceremony? Were you voted in?
No, the moon chooses and chose me.
I see.
So,
Well, I suppose it makes sense, given the moon and the water and all that.
yeah, we have a statue for her over at the city.
Oh, well, I can't say I've ever been, but I assume it's lovely.
We're not far if you wanted to visit.
Hmm. I don't see why not, as long as I don't have to go on shore. Although I do have my
Uh,
umbrella with me, so it
it
wouldn't be the
is
end of the
the
world.
part I mostly explore is on land. So,
Hmm. You would think you would do more in water, given...
yeah, there's just a lot of drowned near there, and I'm not the biggest fan of those guys. So,
That does make sense.
plus, when you used to live in a city and then you come back to it being ruined, it's can be difficult to see your own home.
I can
destroyed?
imagine. I haven't been back to mine in years at this point.
Do you know what happened to it?
No, and with any luck, I don't think I will for some time yet.
That's fair.
But, yes, I can imagine why you have a bit of stress weighing on you.
Yeah, it's you're the second person outside of the mermaids that I've told about that, and you're a stranger.
The best kind of person to tell, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that depends. A different time that I met a vampire stranger, it turned out to be the prince in disguise.
Ugh.
So, it depends. If we wait a little bit longer, the sun should finish going down, and then you have to worry about an umbrella.
Oh, I've never seen this much amethyst up close.
Oh, we have a lot of amethyst. We use it a lot. It's really pretty.
Hmm.
The entire floor of my bedroom is made out of amethyst.
Ooh, so you must have it in abundance then.
There's a lot of underwater geodes, and I like to go exploring. So
I'm definitely more used to emerald and diamond, but
we have diamond. We have a few emeralds, but not a lot.
hmm. Well, I come from a richer sort,
Ah,
but amethyst was always the one that we never had a lot of.
hmm. Do you know why?
Hmm. Just no deposits nearby, really, and it's not worth that much on its own, aside from how pretty it is.
Yeah.
But my father never really cared about that kind of thing, so.
Well, I think the moon is up if you want to.
Oh,
And this is our statue of the moon.
oh wow. That is. It's very pretty.
Yeah. It's been here for a long time. And we've slowly been cleaning up the city and just haven't got into it yet.
Hmm. What happened here?
Drowned? The war?
Hmm.
War happened, we never fully recovered. Drowned happened, and we all fled.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not really from this area.
That's. Yeah. There's a few people that aren't.
Seems to be a lot going on though.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. See how this goes.
I didn't think about that might be more difficult to people without fins. Huh. I like showing people this area, especially now that it's been slowly fixed up more.
It's quite nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm. It's really
Very
pretty.
serene time.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty under her light.
Hmm. So, how exactly does one worship the moon?
That's there's a lot of different ways. It depends on person to person, I guess. I say prayers to the moon.
Hmm.
We have books with stories of what she's given us stuff. Leave her offerings at the shrine.
Well, she is quite beautiful. I'll give her that.
Hmm. The stories are weird sometimes, though.
How so?
There's the whole thing about the earth being her dead husband, and that the vampires come from the earth. to hurt us. And I don't know if I believe that one, because I've met very few vampires so far that actually want to harm us. So.
Well, I can assure you that I didn't crawl out of the earth. In fact, I very rarely go underground as it is.
I mostly, I guess, does it count as underground if they're caves in part of the water?
Hmm. Suppose you'd be half underwater and half
Half
underground?
underground? Yeah. Then I guess I go half underground a lot.
Hmm. You know, I haven't talked to you for a very long time, but I get the feeling you'll be a good ruler.
I appreciate it, I guess.
You seem to care an awful lot about your people and their culture.
Some of it.
Is there parts of it you don't like?
Some of it scares me, I guess.
Hmm.
I saw the way certain groups of people were treated, and I'm not sure if that was a good thing or not.
Well, that's the good thing about being put in a position of power. You have the opportunity to fix it.
But I also don't want to disappoint the people that are looking up to me to bring it back almost exactly how it used to be.
Hmm. I mean, would it really be good to bring it back exactly how it was?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting to be here, so I wasn't thinking of it. I planned the party and everything, but I was expecting someone else to be chosen.
Hmm.
Someone who seemed to care more than I did.
Well, there was a point in my life where I was almost exactly where you find yourself now. As I said, my father was a man of great wealth, and that also came with a title, one that would have been passed to me. But I didn't like how he wanted to go about it. And I left. Were I to do it again, and if I had the choice, I would have liked to be able to do it my way. And the way I see it, you're in the perfect position to do that.
Maybe. I just. I feel like it's supposed to be my focus now, but there's other things I still needed to do.
Hmm. I mean, who
There's.
says you have to do it alone?
I guess I'm not supposed to. There's supposed to be a whole other person that helps me out, and we don't. There's like the ruler and then the priestess, and we don't have a priestess, so it is just me.
I guess you found your first order of business.
I guess so. I just will have to bug the people with the right books on how that's supposed to go about, because I don't know that one.
Yes, well, I'm sure it'll be a lot easier when you don't have to do it by yourself.
Yeah, I don't
Hmm. Well, can I give you a bit of advice?
know. Yeah,
As one person in line for a type of throne to another. Don't take on all of it at once. Take it in pieces. You won't be able to do anyone any good if you're too overloaded. And I learned that the hard way.
I'll try. You might want your umbrella soon.
Hmm. Unfortunate. I've always loved the sunrise.
And sun's also part of our religion.
Really?
Yeah. Her and the sun are lovers, and they day and night cycle switches between it's them trying to catch up with one another, trying to catch a glimpse of the other before they go below the horizon.
Hmm. Do you have a book about all of this that I could
I
borrow maybe?
I I don't. I think my sibling might, but I don't know where they keep them, and I don't want to go through their stuff. That doesn't feel right. So,
Well, another time then. But hmm. Sounds nostalgic in a way.
yeah.
Hmm.
I guess a lot of our stuff was told just by like hearing it and not a lot of writing it down. Though I know there are some writings, but they weren't given to people like me growing up. Someone who didn't hold a special spot in society yet.
Hmm. That's another thing you could change if you wanted to.
Yeah, there's. I think most of the mares that are alive now, they already know everything. Know what we can. There's not a lot of us left, so
Hmm. Well, I guess now you only have to think about the future.
I guess so.
Hmm. Haven't done that in a while myself, but for some reason I keep running across people who are both shy and apparently need advice.
I'm not normally shy. I've just stressed and was not expecting to run into anybody, so it kind of was a
Hmm.
surprise.
After a certain amount of time, you start to think maybe it's me.
No, Dawn is definitely that is just Dawn. Dawn is shy. Was shy when
Hmm.
we first met too.
Well, luckily so far I haven't met anybody who seems unpleasant.
There are a
Not
few.
recently, anyway.
Um, there's one mer that I guess is one of the cause of my worries. That does not want us to bring back any semblance of community, society between us all. And I
Why?
worry what he'll. I don't know. He explained it to me about like um um that like we there was wrong parts of our society and everything, and that bringing any of it back is bringing all of it back. Like he didn't even want me to rebuild buildings. I wasn't even trying to bring back society. I was just trying to bring back structures, and he got angry and shoved me off a cliff with a trident, and he wasn't at the party, and so I'm scared what he'll do if he finds out that I was chosen and that that was the purpose of the party, because I did not mention it in the invitation.
I do have to wonder why you still talk to somebody who did that to you.
I don't really, unless we run into each other on accident.
Oh, that's good.
But he's friends with one of my other friends, and so
Do they know that he pushed you off of.
yeah, we've talked about it with all three of us there. But my
Hmm.
friend um cares a lot about him, which is fine. I don't want any harm to come to him. We've had a talk about it, and it's fine now, but I don't know. I guess just worry because he of coming back and doing it again, because he said he would if he needed to.
Hmm. Do you have any protection? Because that sounds like an actual danger.
I have armor. I have a bow. I know how to use. I have other weapons. I have
No, darling, I meant people.
I live with 3 other people, who are all a lot more skilled at fighting than I am, and one of my friends has offered that anytime I need her help to just call.
Well, good, you should be careful.
I am. It's one of
As
the reasons.
unfortunate as you find it, you are on a very important seat now.
Guess why I was cautious about telling people that I was in this position now.
Yes, well, I see your worry now. I suppose I had been sent by this evil man.
Oh, you definitely would not have been sent by Zeke. Zeke would have tried to kill you the moment he saw you.
Oh, delightful. What a wonderful person.
Very much against vampires.
Hmm. Well, that's not exactly new to me.
Yeah. Because I was kind of like, I didn't try to kill them, but was definitely scared of vampires at first until the more and more. There's been some that weren't nice, weren't great, but none that actively tried to harm my life. But the more I meet vampires, the less scary they are. Though there's some that still terrify me. Not
Hmm.
you.
Personally, I haven't really met any that I like, so I can't say I blame you.
You should meet Zora sometime. I think you and Zora would get along.
I think I've been told that already.
Zora's my mom, adopted mom.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Hmm. Well, if you have friends and people that support you, you're not really doing this alone, which is good.
yeah. It's not fully alone. It's just I guess we had the party and then we've all been doing separate things, so we've not sat down and talked about what I'm actually supposed to do yet.
Hmm. Well, can't offer much help as a random vampire you met walking in the water, but
Yeah.
should you ever need my sage advice from someone of a similar perspective, I am just on the edge of vampire territory.
Okay. I might take you up on that at some point. Um, I guess if you ever need anywhere to stay, we have the city just has a vampire emissary. So,
Hmm.
or it's not fully like we've not decorated the inside again or not, but we rebuilt the outside.
Hmm. I should get out of the vampire territory more often. Don't really like it there.
I think the most when I go visit is Zora's house, which is mostly magic trees and Skulk.
Oh,
So,
oh, that's them. Hmm. I have been told about them.
oh,
Oh, good things, good
good
things.
things. Okay.
Yes, Iliara said I should meet them as well.
Oh, yeah. Eliar is good.
It's quite easy to fluster. It was very fun.
Oh, I've
So-
seen the fluster my sibling, but I didn't know. Uh-huh. Okay.
It wasn't anything serious. They seem
Yeah,
a bit high strung, and sometimes I have fun teasing.
that's so fair. I am just it's been weird to slowly watch the my Mara and Eliara were very much not friends and just slowly watching that change.
Hmm.
And to them I was sick for a while and then I come back and now it's like they're not quite more than friends, but there's something there.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You know, after so long being a hermit, it really is nice to be back in on all the gossip.
Oh, I don't normally, I don't share a bunch of gossip, but I just think that was funny to like see happen.
I can imagine. I used to have quite a budding social life, as a lady of the court often does.
Yeah,
But it was nothing of substance, really.
I think I get that one. I before the drown took over the city and we ran. I mean, I was only I don't remember how old I was when we had to leave, but it was I can't do math in my head. I was 16, I think. 16. Yeah. But it felt like I had a couple I have one friend that I still talk to from I guess it's difficult to talk to people who aren't around anymore, but I don't know, I feel like I had one person that I was truly friends with, and the rest I just talked to keep up appearances for my sister.
Hmm. Is your sister around anymore?
No,
That's what I thought. You do speak as if she's already gone.
yeah, that's the yeah.
I
She
apologize for bringing it up. Seems
no,
like a painful memory.
you're fine. Um, painful indeed. But maybe not in the way you're thinking. Um, you know, she died helping me get away from the city when it was overrun. So
You know, we have a lot in common, you and I.
yeah, it seems so.
I know how much loss can sting.
I'm just hoping the other person I'm looking for is actually still around.
I hope you find them.
I do too. I'm probably gonna go back to look for them later this week.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. If you're still looking for people, I hope you find them as well. I don't know if you are. I'm not making assumptions, just in case.
It's sweet of you to say, but as cheesy as it sounds, I think nowadays I'm more looking for myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. Well, I wish you luck on finding that then.
Thank you.
You should
Well,
probably get home before the sun rises again.
yes, I was about to say, I think I've trespassed on your land
You're
a bit much for today.
I won't call it trespassing. You're welcome to visit.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad to no longer be trespassing and glad to know you.
Good to know you too, Evelyn.
Suppose I'll see you sometime soon, yes?
Yes.
And remember what I said. Don't overload yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Good night, Cor.
Good night, Evelyn. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. That was right. I didn't show the house. I just showed a small part of island. I talked. Everything should be fine. They seem nice. She doesn't seems different from Sora, but still the same kind of doesn't terrify me. Make sure I'm not. I don't think I would be followed. Okay. Let's get back home then. Let me grab these for Ellie. I know that they're empty. Quickly. I appreciate them trying to set this up so that drowned wouldn't spawn, but It takes a lot of magic energy, and I know that. I think they forget that I lived for 6 months in that cave, and so I know how to deal with avoiding the drowned in this area quite a bit. Hmm. I think I might do some farming. Just swimming didn't help clear my mind a whole lot. Instead, now I have a whole new person that now knows information that I don't know if I was supposed to share or not. But they know now. I definitely want to work on finding Cal this week, though. I know the mage, Lyra, said to maybe be careful around him, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, I knew her, what, 5 years? I know if they're looking for me, it's because they're worried. I only left because I thought they were gone. But they weren't. They just didn't come back in the time I should have waited longer. But now I have to find them and apologize. And then maybe I build a room here. Or extend my room or something, and then they can stay with us and it'll be fine. Yeah. We'll find Cal and we'll figure it all out and everything will be okay. I'm also gonna have to find a time to do deliveries for Dawn because I need to see Dawn, so I want to be the one. I'm not sick anymore. I can do the deliveries for Dawn now. To check in on them. Check in on it. I need to should reach out to Mara again and see when they're home about what I'm even supposed to do next. How we go about the next part of this. Reach out to Cersei. Just because worry about them sometimes where they live so far away. I know that they have friends other than us, but I don't know. I want to make sure I reach out and keep that friendship. They were, outside of Sonia, they were one of my close friends in the Aspero. When I got to hang out with people. I want to make sure they know that I appreciate them. Still eating the fish from the party. I think can we just finish off checking the different magic things? We should be okay. That one's 100%. Are those ones full? Those are full. I'm not gonna replace these. That's all we'll do for the garlic. Right. And then is the one in the beets full? There. And then we'll grab the beets. Okay. I think I'll sit down, write out a plan. Write out a plan. I can go back to where Cal and I used to live. I think I can find that again. I actually think there might be a waypoint to it. One of the magic stones. I can find the house again. Maybe Cal's just at the house waiting. If not, I can leave a note. Or, I guess I already left a note. But I can, I have a specific location of where I am now. And so I can just tell Cal where I am. Where to meet me at. And then we can continue from there. Yeah. Okay. That's a plan. That's a lot, but that's a plan. I'll need to write it down. Let me put all the seeds in here. The poisonous potato in here. Mage bloom here. Extra carrots go here. Wheat here. It is definitely time for a dawn visit. Pumpkins. Melons. Beetroot. 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 Beets. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just plop the magic things. Actually, I'm gonna move these. Because Ellie has worked on the magic room. So we're just gonna plop these down in this room. Just in this middle chest there. Yeah. Oh, I also need to reach out to Lyra and see when Lyra's ready to do— oh, I need to make a whole book of things I need to do. I need to make a whole book, and I will do that while you go take a nap, Coral.